Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another review. This time we're gonna be looking at this beautiful Spellcraft palette by Lethal Cosmetics. I've been dying to try this one, so hopefully you will enjoy this. I wanted to do 3 looks, but because I've been really adventurous today, we're only gonna do 2 looks. But I'm gonna show you swatches, review my initial thoughts and close-ups of both of these looks. So hopefully you will enjoy this video. In case you're new here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows especially. I love indie brands and I'm so happy to have another favorite indie brand that is European based. It's actually from Germany, which is a neighboring country to Czech Republic, where I'm from. So it's really nice to just have something that's close to me and I can always order without any repercussions and any uncertainties. So this one is amazing. I don't have much from Lidl. I only have their Avatar: The Last Airbender collection, which is just stunning, and it kind of prompted me to try more from Lidl. I am really happy with the direction that they're heading, where they're really focusing on a full-on palette, not just a collection of singles, which I kind of felt like that's what they were doing prior, but now I feel like they're really coming up with palettes, and it's amazing. This one, you're gonna get 15 shades, as you can see. They're all kind of neutral, cool-toned, taupey with a bit of pink and purple and smidgen of blue, but it's very cool-toned, friendly, mostly neutral palette. This palette isn't magnetic. Usually they do create magnetic palettes, but this one isn't magnetic. I've already tried that, but it is beautiful. You have 8 matte shades and 7 shimmer shades. Most of these shimmers are duochromes or multichromes. This one looks holochrome, but I will have to swatch it and try it to see. This shade Occult also looks wonderful and very interesting. It's just a wonderful color story. You're getting 15 grams of product, so 1 gram per each shade, which is amazing. I don't really like big pans. I don't like too small of a pan either, but these ones I feel like are perfect size. It's also, so it's 15 grams or 0.53 ounces. This one is vegan and cruelty free, and this pad will last you 24 months, or the shelf life is 24 months. It's a beautiful faux leather packaging with this little clip, no clip, how do you call this? Clasp? Clip? This thing. So it looks exactly like a book. It even opens up as a book and it's just so pretty. This is my first look with this and I am beyond happy about the look of it and just the quality. The blend was spectacular. The shimmers are out of this world, as always with Little, I feel like, and I can't wait to show you all of the looks. So let's jump right into that. Alright, so here's the first look with the Spellcraft palette by Lethal Cosmetics. I don't know how about you, but I love this look, and I will fight everybody who says it's not great. I'm not actually gonna fight anyone, but I love this one. I am so happy about this one. I know there's like, I know a lot of people don't like when I wear these dark tones because like it doesn't really fit in with my face and everything. But I feel so me whenever I do this. Like it's just ah. So the little Spellcraft palette. I used a lot of shades today. I actually originally thought I'm gonna review this palette using three or like creating three looks, but since we've used like half of the palette, well, more than half of the palette, I kind of feel like we only need to do another look with this for my review. Anyways, so I used the top 9 pan, and like these shimmers, they always look so like just, hi, I'm here in the palette, and then you put them on your eyes and it's just like, bam. I don't know what kind of sorcery this is. Something has been sacrificed to make these shimmers. I'm pretty sure about that. I hope it wasn't like innocent children or puppies or something, but it's gorgeous. As a primer, I have the Wet n Wild Mega Last Primer and the NYX Glitter Primer. I used Vaseline and Q-tips to cut out these parts. You just stick the Q-tip, well, stick, like you lightly gather a little bit of the Vaseline on the Q-tip, and then you're just gonna drag. I have hooded eyes, or like eyelids, so I have to be very strategic and very slow with that to not create any weird shapes. Is it completely even? No, because again, each of the eye is like different type of hooded, so it's confusing and complicated, but I still think it's gorgeous, and I never really care if it's fully symmetrical because my face isn't symmetrical anyways. So yeah, Q-tips. By the way, as a non-English speaker, I've always lived in the fantasy world of believing that these are called cute tips. And I was just like, this is the most amazing name. I don't know why it's called that way, but it's so wonderful and adorable. The day that I found out that it's cute tip, I was very disappointed. Then I have this Moon water activated liner from Holograve Cosmetics, and this one is called Dawn, and it's kind of like a orangey gold with like pink sheen. And I feel like, I don't know how well you can see it. I will try to film like a close-up macro shot, but you mostly see the pink, and it's just such a nice little detail there. Love this. Then I have, Jesus Christ, I have my Revolution Streamline eyeliner in the shade purple, because why not? When in Rome. Then the Essence Lash Like a Boss mascara. I've been really enjoying this one in the past couple days. Rimmel Candid Free Concealer in the shade 10 Fair. And then on my lips, because I want to film my monthly haul for November that I still haven't filmed somehow, I decided to use my NYX Professional Makeup Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Free Spirit, just to like line my lips, because I wanted to use a darker lipstick, and whenever I use darker lipsticks I need to use liner to like get the shape right. It doesn't have to be dark liner, like it can be light one, but I just need to see what I'm supposed to be doing and just like kind of map out the lips first. So I have this Cosmic Beauty lipstick. This one is from the Sinister collection box, the mystery box, and this one is called Nancy. It's this beautiful like berry brown, like and kind of like a maroon almost. It's a very interesting shade that I don't think I've ever seen before, and I just really needed to play. So that's this one. And yeah, it's like, I guess maroon, or like it's not brown, it's not berry, it's not mauve, it's not pink, it's not red. It's just something, and it's gorgeous. I love it on me. Like, it's just such a interesting shade. Then do try the Cosmic Beauty blushes from this collection as well. I have these ones are called Blush Butter, and I have the purple one. Let me try to find how it's called, because this collection doesn't have the names on the back. All the other collections do, but this one doesn't for some reason. So let me try to find it. Heroine. I know it's something like that, but I forget. This one is a very, like, on me it looks very pink. It's not ideal shade for me because, like, it's completely against my undertone, but it is such a fun different shade, and I do like to sometimes just like kind of really have fun, and I don't really care for making myself look my best and like only using colors that flatter me. I like to have fun, and this one is definitely fun. It's not gonna be my most used blush. This is my second time using it, but I do still really enjoy the effect that it gives. And then, because this is in my Shop My Stash for this month, I have the Oracle Chrome Highlighter Palette by Bella Beauty Bar, and I used the shade Star because it's one of the shades that I haven't used yet. Tomorrow we're gonna use the shade The Magician because I want to try this entire palette. But today it was the Star, and the Star is kind of like a blue-pink shine. On the highlighter it definitely shows more pink because, like, you have the base there, but there's a bit of blue as well. I love this look. This is just magic. It is Spellcraft. It just, all of these shit, like, oh, this will be my favorite purple palette, like a cool toned palette, because, like, do you see this? Do you actually see this? I'm speechless. So this was a very successful first look, and now let's get into the second one, and let me kind of give you like a review of this palette. Okay, so here's the finished final look with the Spellcraft palette by Lethal Cosmetics. This is how we're looking like. I mean, this is gorgeous. It's actually been multiple hours since I finished it because I've had like technical issues. So I'm just gonna tell you what I'm wearing today. I have the Wet n Wild Mega Last primer, NYX glitter primer as always. Then I have my Wooden's Eye Salmona Gel Liner in the shade 01. It's this pink pencil. Then I have the Lash Like a Boss mascara from Essence that I had previously, the same concealer. I've used the Holograph Cosmetics Moon Water Activated Liner in the shade Bug Juice. I have the black one and I decided to do like a more stark wing. Then I have this liquid blush from Catrice from the Joker collection, and this is the Joker's Joy. I can't speak. I have this lipstick by Maybelline. It's the ultimate liquid. It's the ultimate lipstick in the shade 699 more buff. I want to use this one up, so I just decided to do like a pink lip. I haven't swatched this palette yet. I'm kind of slow on that, but these shades are wonderful. And I forgot to mention, I have the Oracle Chrome Highlighter palette by Bella Beauty Bar, as I've mentioned yesterday that I'm gonna use, and I have the shade Magician, kind of like a blue highlighter. It's very beautiful. So that's what I'm wearing, and these shades, like the shimmers, are insanely sparkly, so shifty, so beautiful. This first shade that I've used in the first third, it almost looks like a holochrome in a way. Like it has so many different shifts and sparkles, and I'm kind of confused because it's just so beautiful. But when it comes to this palette, I absolutely adore her. First of all, I love the theming, the packaging, the execution, like everything just feels so wonderful. And the shades are so like wonderfully put together. I think they all fit really nicely to into each other. I like that you have a bit of pink, a bit of purple, a bit of kind of almost like berry red. You have black, gray, taupe, brown, how do you call this, beige, or kind of like orangey beige, and all of these beautiful sparkly shimmers. Some of them are very holochromy, as I said, the shade Eldritch, and also this shade called Conjure. It has so many different sparkles in there, and they're just so wet looking, so sparkly, so beautiful, so gorgeous. Like I've already probably showed you like close-ups and everything, but I am very happy with this formula. I think it's wonderful. I like that it's still somewhat of a small palette. Like it's maybe a little bit bulkier, like it could have been slightly thinner, but I understand that it's supposed to look like a book, and it's a very cohesive, well executed color story. I think I love what you can do with this. I don't always wear these shades, and if I do, I go more towards purple. But the thing is, because it has such a beautiful sparkles and beautiful shimmers, I can see myself wearing this a lot. That's kind of, if the palette has really nice sparkly shimmers, I'll go into color stories that I don't even like really care for. This is a color story that isn't something that I use on an everyday basis, but it is very beautiful color story that I do like to use on occasions, and I think the shimmers will be what will kind of draw me in to using it a lot in my just like everyday life. So I can highly recommend this one. It's wonderful, especially if you like shimmers. Like you're gonna be so happy with the textures and the quality. No creasing, as always. Like Lethal doesn't crease. At least I've never had a problem with creasing, and I've never heard anyone mentioning creasing with their palettes. The mattes blend beautifully. They're wonderful. I know I'm kind of focusing on the shimmers, but the mattes are genuinely wonderful, and I'm not focusing on them because there's nothing to say that would be like a criticism. It's just everything is perfect. And it is the kind of formula that's just really easy to use. You don't have to be a pro at using eyeshadows. It just works really nicely, and you don't really have to try. So, so beautiful. And I kind of want to use this one with the Air Palette by the Avatar The Last Airbender collection, because I don't know, there's something about this, the depth of it, and then the playful cutesy tones of the air palette. I feel like it would be really nice juxtaposition. Like I just really feel like they could create something magical. So that's just my little 2 cents of wisdom. I don't have anything like that. And yeah, let me know what you thought about these looks. Let me know what you thought about this review, if you liked it. I know it's kind of more like a grungier, darker, moodier looks, but that's just kind of how this palette makes me feel. You can absolutely do like soft looks. If you would just use either the beige matte shade or even just the shade Arcane, even the shade Sands, and then any of these 3 shimmers, it's gonna be very soft look and very like cutesy, beautiful. Even maybe the darker shimmers, like they're kind of very like wet looking, so I feel like even with lighter mattes, they would still look really cute and beautiful. If you're cool tone, you could also use the shade Salmon. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but yeah, that one would also be really nice, just like a soft shade to use. So you can definitely go like cutesy and soft. I usually, like when I can go dark with a palette, I will go dark. I usually do cutesy if I don't have any other option. But yeah, definitely let me know what is your opinion of this palette, especially if you have it or if it's in your like wish list. And let me know what's your favorite palette or color story that Lethal has ever came up with. I would love to know that. So hopefully if you enjoyed this video, it will somehow help. Hopefully it was somehow helpful to you, and I'll be super happy to see you with another one. So have a wonderful day and bye.